Welcome to the ISE Barcelona, the annual tech show for the systems integration and audio-visual industry. So let's find out what's happening in 2026. Any great production requires great audio, and that's where DirectOut Technologies comes in. Claudio is with me now. DirectOut Technologies, how long have you been around? And tell us a little bit about the company.
Yeah, thanks for coming over here. DirectOut was founded in 2008, so it's more than 15 years we are around, and we are building audio converters and matrix systems and signal processors for PA systems, for live sound, for installed sound, but also for broadcast wherever signal distribution is required in larger venues or in outside broadcast, for sports, for music production, and of course always with the idea in mind to provide the best audio quality and reliable transmission of audio between all the formats. So you can see our devices as bridge builders between different signal distribution formats like Dante, Milan, Ravenna, you name it. So that's where we come into play and where we make connections between all those devices and departments that are involved in such a production.
How long have you been going, and how has the technology advanced in that time?
Yeah, we started in 2008 with MADI, basically. That was the multi-channel audio format at that time that was used widely in broadcast, for instance. And since then, the transformation to IP-based production kicked in a lot. And this is what we see ongoing, that all the facilities are restructured, are rebuilt based around IP technology. And of course, we also went with that. We were one of the very early adopters of Ravenna, which then influenced the way how AES-67 was designed as a standard, and then ST2110, which is in use today in broadcast. We now added Dante a couple of years ago to just have this in our portfolio as part of a format we support as well. And then Milan recently, also particularly for the live sound and installed market, where this is widely used as well. And this is all about around IP.
And here specifically at ISE, how important is the ISE to you, for business? And what are you showcasing exactly on the stand? Yeah,
so ISE grew a lot as well in the last 10 years. I remember the first days in Amsterdam where it was a smaller show, and then they had to move here because there was no space left. So and for us, we grew with that. So it's really an important show. It's next to IBC, the biggest show we do in the year. And yeah, we see a lot of customers coming by here discussing new projects and checking out our solutions and looking at their concepts and their needs. So it's a really exciting exchange with our customer base here. And yeah, this year we have a super exciting new product here, which I have here like a little sample. It's actually a multi-channel audio card, sound card for the computer with USB-C and in the form factor of an SFP module. So whenever you have a DirectOut MADI interface that is based on SFP, where you can plug in typically optical MADI or BNC MADI, you could also put this in and have a computer interface to your computer system to play back audio, to record audio. And this is a collaboration with RME, who is known, they are known for their great driver design. They have more than 20 years of experience in computer interfaces. So this is a really exciting new thing we show here at the ISE this time.
And as the CTO, it is all about that collaboration. You need the client to come with the idea, and then it's how you collaborate to come up with a solution. That's really exciting.
It is. And we really enjoy this exchange with our customer base. And a lot of the ideas we put in the new devices and the solutions we provide are triggered by the feedback we get from our customers. And the idea is, of course, that they come with projects and requirements where then in return we sit down and try to understand how we can address this in the best way and make it available to a larger customer base, because we cannot just provide a solution for one single customer. That would be not really economic, but we try to put it on a larger scale and turn it into a solution that works for a lot of people. And that's how we design our devices as well. We have hardware platforms that have software layers on top, and one of the important ideas we follow is to provide also programming interfaces for third-party software designers. So system integrators can customize solutions based on our hardware, provide our solution and integrate it into larger systems where other stuff is required, for instance video and things that we do not at all, it's not our playground, but we integrate with that. And making this integration as smoothly as possible for our customers, that's the idea we have in mind, and I think this is also what makes us special and brings us further into the future.
And finally, about the future, where do you see yourselves? What markets are you after?
Yeah, we grew a lot in the live sound market in the last years, and this will be ongoing. We will further support that. Of course, we also have to see, there was 2020 with COVID kicking in, where the live market really had a tough time. So it cannot be the only one. And as I said, we have a history in broadcast, and this is something we want to sustain as well in the future. And broaden our solutions and make sure they work for the different vertical markets such as installed and live and broadcast, for instance. So this is what we aim for, and although the applications from the user point of view are quite different and particular, we try to offer a solution concept that makes it possible to use the same hardware and the solid software stack, and then customize it for the needs of the particular markets, and that's the way how we want to approach this.
Well, I hope you have a wonderful show, and it is great to catch up with you, Claudio. Thank you.
Thank you.